I'm meteorologist from my city. It is Friday's weather madness time. We got Elsa, tropical storm Elsa coming up. Man, it's pretty close to a hurricane in terms of these wind gusts. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to kind of talk about the just get the general stuff out of the way first. Then I'm going to talk about Elsa, and then I'm going to talk about the severe weather. Speaking of severe weather, big day yesterday across Pennsylvania. A lot of flooding around New York City. They're getting more flooding this morning. And a lot of severe weather out here. So a lot of severe weather's been going on. These are the Elsa tornadoes that occurred yesterday. Probably a few more than that. Elsa this morning is right off of New Jersey coast, heading quickly down to the northeast. It's getting involved in the jet, and it's going to impact New England and Maine today up through Atlantic Canada. All going to be impacted by Elsa. We got thunderstorms following behind it. We got severe weather that's going to be developing out here. And the tropics overall are quieted down for now. Okay, things have been quiet. And the radar this morning is the Elsa moving quickly up to the northeast now. They typically do. Once they get past Cape Hatteras, they start to accelerate northward. And then you can see our thunderstorms out here. This system down here has been very tropical in nature, producing really bad flooding across Corpus Christi, now getting up into Galveston and Houston area. Down through Brownsville. There's been a lot of flooding down there. It's been, really technically it was a tropical depression. It really was, So, but it really never got over the Gulf of Mexico. It's always been sort of sitting right along the coast. That's why they didn't upgrade it. All right, I'm kind of hustling because I want to get to the Elsa stuff here. All right, Elsa heading away by this evening. Should be up here by Atlantic Canada. Cold front to come through. And severe weather aspects out here for today, and then severe weather pretty bad out here tomorrow as well. And let's start talking about Elsa. There's Elsa this morning. It's right northeast of Atlantic City, south of Islip, Long Island. This heavy rain area in New York City is going to be ending this morning. They had pretty bad flooding yesterday, and they're still getting more flooding today. That flooding is going to head up into Connecticut, Rhode Island, eastern Massachusetts, and then probably up toward Portsmouth is going to get flooding. And then I think once it gets up into Maine, I think they're going to be able to handle the rainfall coming, the 1 to 3 inches of rain coming up there, because they've had a little bit of a drier weather pattern up in that area. So they'll be able to handle Elsa's rainfall up in there. Okay, but the real flooding problems are going to be right here around New York City this morning, up into Connecticut with this. And there could be some tornado threats coming into Long Island, maybe some water spouts coming in as well. So you got to watch that. And I think the wind, I think wind up in here is probably going to be about 35, 40. Winds down through here can gust up to 60 miles an hour or better in some time. They've had 71, 75 mile an hour wind gusts on the New Jersey coast with Elsa, and certainly Nantucket, Cape Cod, south coast of New England and Long Island could see some very strong wind gusts with Elsa. We have these thunderstorms following behind, which I'm watching carefully because they look like they're toward my house, and they'll kind of follow in behind this. Hopefully, they won't enhance any flood problems. All right, here's Elsa by lunchtime today, heading up through New England. The heavy rains are here. The high winds are on Cape Cod at this point. Things have cleared out by lunchtime in New York City. I think we're done with that. And they can clean up from all that flooding. It was bad up there, really bad, because they had thunderstorms yesterday. And then, Elsa today. Elsa this evening hitting Maine. Going to get some heavy rain and gusty winds up through Maine from Portsmouth all the way through Portland. Going to get some heavy rains here this afternoon and evening with Elsa. And then Atlantic Canada, you'll get it as well. Winds here, you can see these strong winds coming through Nantucket, Cape Cod area, even Boston probably getting 30, 40 mile an hour winds. And then those winds will head up through coastal Maine as well. I think the highest winds will stay off the coast and probably slam Atlantic Canada tonight, okay, with strong winds. All right, that takes care of Elsa. Again, the worst flooding problem is probably here. I think they can handle it up in here, with the heavy rain coming through, because it's they didn't get as much. I might be wrong, but I think they can handle it up in there where they can't handle it here because of the rains that happened yesterday. All right, let's switch gears to severe weather. Big enhancement. Could be a moderate risk out here today for severe weather. It looks really nasty with damaging winds and tornadoes and large hail going on out here. And then that's going to slip further south down through this area down in here. If you look at this stuff here. Look at this is this evening out here, early tonight. Look at these cells out here. Nasty, nasty looking cells, almost supercell looking. And the this is this looks like either large hail or tornadoes. Iowa into northern Missouri this afternoon into tonight. Could be some really that's some really strong rotation tracks there. So gotta watch out, folks. It looks kind of nasty. All right. And then you can see these thunderstorms tomorrow heading down into Oklahoma, Missouri, back up into the Ohio Valley. Some nasty weather there too, and then they'll get nasty down in this area on Sunday. Okay. Pick up a level low coming in behind Elsa here, producing all kinds of severe weather. So a lot happening in the weather. I know I've talked a lot this morning trying to get you all this information out on Elsa and the severe weather coming, and we got more weather coming up next week. It's just a mess. It is a mess. All right, that's it for today. Meteorologist, Michael City.